All righty, we've been telling you we're giving away $5,000 over the next several days, $250 a day for the next 12 weekdays, and it's easy.
It sure is. All you have to do is watch Delmarva Life at 4. We'll ask you a question about the previous day's show. Be the 16th caller with the correct answer. You'll have 3 minutes to call us at 443-880-9116. You ready? Here's today's question. Yesterday we learned about certain foods that can increase your chance of conceiving a baby. What kind of milk did the experts say you should drink to help you become more fertile? Call right now with your answer, 443-880-9116, and good luck. Well, you see her on WBOC News this morning every weekday with Jimmy, and many of you probably feel like you already know Lacee Griffith.
But did you know in just a few weeks she's getting married, and Lacee loves to spend time in the kitchen as well, so here she is with us this afternoon in the kitchen to share one of her favorite recipes, Mama's grape leaves.
Yes, I don't want them to be confused though. It's not my mama's grape leaves.
Okay.
It is my fiance's
his mama.
mama's grape leaves. So I guess it was getting initiated to the family. I had to learn one of his favorite dishes because the way to his heart is certainly his stomach.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So what's in it?
Okay, so it starts off, you need some grape leaves. They're hard to find, but you want the ones that come in a brine, not a vinegar brine, because vinegar is such a strong flavor.
Right.
You want something more subtle. So you get your grape leaves, you kind of squeeze them out and lay them down.
Okay.
Over here, you get ground lamb meat. So that's what's here. Here's a ½ pound. I usually end up using about 2 pounds because we make a lot. But with a ½ pound, some of the things we have here are salt and pepper, so you can put those in first.
Okay, well, while I'm doing that, you keep saying he. Tell everybody who he is.
Well, it's really funny because, you know, everybody has their significant others. We'll talk about Carol sometimes on the morning show. I'm engaged to sports director Scott Abraham, as you both
there
know.
it is. I love that picture.
That's when he proposed down in Florida last April Fool's Day of last year, of all the days. That's when he proposed. So we're getting married in a few weeks. It's a picture of us, and
Do I
very
just put
excited.
all of this in?
Yes, that's allspice.
Allspice.
Thyme, and then ground mint. And when I do the ground mint, the dried mint, I crush it up really good. I already did that, so you can put it in there.
Wait, while you're doing that, I just got to ask you a question. Your hair is so beautiful and straight, and it's not in those pictures.
No, it's naturally curly. Yeah, as women, we know it just goes the way it goes.
I love it.
Look at that.
Especially when I'm at the beach, the curls just come out.
Really
so
curly.
I don't normally wear it naturally curly on TV unless I'm at the beach reporting live there, because you can't help it. You just can't fight the humidity. But
all right.
Yeah, that's natural. Okay, so then you can put in some lemon juice.
All of this?
Yes, you can put it in. The men like it really lemony for some reason. And then the rice.
And the rice.
And then you're gonna
This
get
is the
down
fun
and
part.
dirty and really
right.
mix
He's
it all up.
And I have washed my hands. So.
And when Scott's mom taught me this recipe, she didn't give me any measurements at all. She said, just keep smelling it. You'll
Until
smell
it's
it.
right.
So I did list certain, amounts of each ingredient, but I do more of a smell. Once you can smell all those ingredients, you just kind of know you're good to go. So you just squeak. If you want to add a little bit more, if you like a little more mint, or if you like a little more allspice, you can always just throw it in. That's
So
how
do
I
it
do
over and over again until you figure out what you like.
Yeah.
So are you ready for the big day?
I'm ready. I'm excited. I think we're both really anxious at this point. It's kind of, gotten to the point where we've been engaged for over a year, and the countdown is on, and we're, a couple weeks left. So it's really exciting.
Well, now, you are extremely active in the community. What kind of stuff do you do?
I try to be. On our schedules in the morning, it gets tough. I do a lot of school visits to talk to the students about the TV business and being a journalist. And, I always try to quiz them on what's going on in the world to see if they know. And a lot of them do. They pay attention to the news and learn. So
You're on the fitness council?
I'm on the Wicomico Executives Fitness Council. They do all the work. I'm just there for support, really.
Right.
They're trying to make, the area a more walkable place. So instead of going to the grocery store and driving, a couple miles, you can just walk or bike to it. So it's all an initiative to get people more active.
Okay, what am I doing here?
Okay, so you want to pinch some off.
Okay.
We're down and dirty today, like I said.
Yep.
You're gonna kind of put it there and roll it into like a little cigar shape, kind of. So you want it like long ways.
Let me get this stuff out of the way so I can see what we're doing.
Yeah, other way.
Other way.
Horizontal.
Oh, other way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like a cigar.
See, I was doing it the wrong
And
way.
then you want to really roll them tight. So you're going to take each side and flip each side over
This
top.
one?
Yep.
All right.
And you got to do it tight. That's what Mama said.
And if Mama said, that's it.
And then do the other side. And then you're going to take the bottom, flip that over, and then roll and roll as tightly as you can.
Now, you also have a really fascinating thing that you like to do just for your own fitness and health.
I do. A few years ago, I was doing a story, and you can put them in the pot once you're done.
Right there
I
in
was
the pot.
doing a
Okay.
story on pole fitness, and when I was told this story, a lot of people were saying, pole fitness, that sounds a little...
Pole
you
dancers.
know, yes.
Yeah.
So I started taking classes for pole fitness at the Pole Power Studio.
Is that you?
That's me.
Yeah,
That's
that's something-
me.
goodness.
Take a look
me.
at that.
Yeah, those are actually pictures of my house. We have a pole. I got one once I really started to get it more advanced, so I could practice, and that's what I do for fitness a lot of times.
You also run too.
I
know
do
that.
run. I do run as well, but I prefer this. But there's studio in Salisbury and Ocean City, and you sign up and you take classes. It's all women, and it's really focused on fitness. There is competitive pole that people, you should see the way they flip and they hold their bodies up. There's so much core strength and upper body strength, and you know, there's that erotic, you know, stuff that they do that is totally not what this is. You know, this is a totally different ball game than that. This is, you know, upper body strength, working on your muscles, and I've gained so much more strength in my upper body from doing this that it's, you know, a totally different world.
Yeah,
so they
that's
offer classes,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't mess
all
with
the
either one of
time, mornings, afternoons, and there's new schedules up right now. So if you're interested in taking classes in the summer, maybe Lisa, you can join me. I know you already do a lot of cool fitness things, so I don't know if you have any time left, but
We'll see. Now,
really cool.
back to the recipe. There are several ways you can get the shopping list and instructions. You can send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801. You can go to our website, delmarvalife.com, or you can call us at 443-880-9116. Make sure you let us know you want Mama's grape leaves. Now, he's putting these in a
Please,
pot. What
whatever
are we
you
going to do next?
Do not tell
Okay.
Mama you saw me make them, because these are terrible.
no, they're fine. I'm just going to take a little bit of lemon juice and put in here. I like to put a little on the bottom so it's more saturated, so that, like I said, that lemon's a big thing. So what you do is you pack them on in here as tight as you can, and once you fill one layer on the bottom, you can start packing them up top, but you want to make sure they're really tight. Once they're all rolled and they're in there, you cover them with water.
Okay.
And then you pour some I like garlic powder. She used the chopped garlic. So whatever you prefer, and you sprinkle it on top. And so once you cover it with water, the garlic powder's in there, they're all in there. You take, this is interesting what she taught me, you take a smaller plate that's heavy to put in there on the pot. They have to be covered though. And then you take some kind of mug or something to put on it. So you're really pushing them down.
Pushing them,
so once they start boiling, they don't unravel and come to the top of the
Oh,
water.
okay, now I get it.
Yeah,
Understand.
because that's
Gotcha.
the whole thing about keep rolling them tightly, putting them tightly in here, and then bringing them up.
And
so.
since it takes 30 minutes to cook them, we already have some finished through the magic of television, and we are actually going to get to taste them. Now, do you just pick them up and eat them? Or?
Yeah, and you know, some people prefer them cold, some people, I like them warm, Scott eats them warm, but a lot of people like them ice cold, and you can always add more lemon too if you like it. Like I said, the lemons, they like to really go over the top with the lemon. But you know, you get your meat, you get your rice, you get your grape leaf all in one.
All in one?
It's a very interesting flavor.
So is this
Right?
like-
It's different.
Is
It's
this an
very
appetizer?
different.
Is this a meal? What is this?
We eat it for a meal, but a lot of people do eat it for an appetizer, so I guess it's all how hungry
Whatever you
are.
want it to be.
I usually eat like about 4, and Scott usually eats about 10. So it
Imagine that.
depends on how
Well,
hungry.
best wishes on
Thank
your
you.
upcoming
He just threw you
nuptials.
under the bus, Scott.
Oh, he'll get over it. Thanks for being here. Still to come, On the Edge first appeared on Delmarva Life in July, and since then we've been inundated with requests to bring them back. You asked for it, you got it. On the Edge takes the Delmarva Life stage next.
And from one great show to another, we want to give you tickets to see Tracy Lawrence in concert next month. Your chance to win is coming up. And speaking of winners, we'd like to congratulate Dixie Sherrill of Delmar, Maryland, our winner yesterday, who took home $250.
Now, minutes ago, we posed this question. Yesterday, we learned about certain foods that can increase your chance of conceiving a baby. What kind of milk did the experts say you should drink to help you become more fertile? The answer, whole milk.
And congratulations to today's $250 winner. Don't miss out on your shot to win Monday.